Warning, this video may contain spoilers for late parts in the game. If you plan on playing this at some point, turn back now. You have been warned. Welcome one and all to a game that I have seen and heard about for a long time, and at long last I was finally able to play it from start to finish. I come to tell you the absolute pleasure that I had playing this game was fantastic, heavily reminding me of a certain well-known hedgehog, and for good reason. The character Ristar was actually drafted during the time they were still coming up with the options for what would eventually become Sonic. One of those happened to be a rabbit that would use its ears to grab onto faraway things. This eventually got scrapped, but reworked into what would become Ristar. Let's get into the basics. This game plays in a way like Sonic, with multiple routes that you can choose to go through while ever heading to the right of the screen. Unlike Sonic though, this game runs on an actual health system, with being able to get 4 times before death. Throughout levels you can find chests that will administer heals through little stars, yellow healing 1 and blue giving you a full heal. The only other things you'll find in chests are jewels that are just points and 1-ups. Another big gameplay difference is, like I mentioned before, they have the idea of a rabbit's ears stretching and grabbing things, and in this game, Ristar is able to extend his arms. This is the way you'll pretty much be getting everywhere in the game, as while you can jump, your jump won't be harming enemies, and they teach you this on the first screen of the game, that you can't advance like in other games without thinking a little bit. If you want to kill an enemy, extend your arms to grab on and bash them. If you want to climb a ladder, extend your arms and grab on. You want to open a chest? I think you get what I mean by now. There aren't really any other controls in the game, but there are various small things gameplay wise, such as the bonus areas, which sadly aren't anything special, just having a jewel inside that you attempt to reach for points. To reach these special areas, which there is only 1 per level, you must grab onto these things that you swing on. These are placed variously, and you can actually gain momentum on them to throw you further, or even get max momentum to become a shooting star and blast around the map. The game consists of playing 2 areas on a planet, and then going to the boss stage, beating the boss and heading to the next planet, rinse and repeat. There are 7 planets in the game. The entire story takes place in the Valdi system that has recently come under attack by Kaiser Greedy. He has brainwashed the former leaders, turning them into tyrants and enslaving the people. He also captured the Valdi system's legendary hero. The people of planet Flora were unaware of this as they plead for help, their cries eventually reaching the hero's son Ristar, who rushes to action to rescue these planets. He goes to planet Flora, Planet Undertow, Planet Terra, Planet Scorch, Planet Sonata, Planet Freon, and Planet Automaton. While he is at each planet, he is able to free the leaders and rescue the corresponding peoples. After this, he heads to the Castle Greedy, where he fights Kaiser Greedy, Ristar winning the battle. Kaiser's castle begins to crumble and Ristar makes it out, saving the Valdi system and reuniting with his father. The crazy thing about the Japanese version is that the English version heavily changed a lot of the original story, even changing the sprite work completely in some cases. The beginning has Planet Nier, being the Japanese planet Flora, pleading to the starry goddess Arudo, who awakens her child Ristar with him having no known father figure. Also, the end shows Greedy and his henchmen Uranium and Ionis surviving on a deserted planet, with Greedy disappointedly looking at a picture of Ristar that appears in space. Right off the bat, this game's art style is absolutely gorgeous. It sadly falls in line with a lot of the other games, with level theming of having to have an ice level or a lava level, but they felt overall unique to Ristar in design and a testament to the work Sega was putting into games at the time, with so much detail for everything. The gameplay is really great as well, at times feeling a little better than the original Sonic the Hedgehog to me, but that might be due to not really having to find any secret things, and more so just getting to relax while playing a really good game. My only con with the game is the fact that there was sadly never a sequel to this great game, even though it was pure fun from start to finish. Though this happened with a lot of the games of the time, due to many different factors, so obviously not a fault of the game, but a con for me nonetheless. Even one of the Ristar designers, Akira Nishino, said that Ristar probably won't be coming back. He also mentioned they had started to do character design work for the sequel right after the first game finished, but production on that stopped pretty soon after. I had a ton of fun with this game, and I wasn't really expecting to after playing so many Sonic games in a row for Sonic Month, and I even played it through the Sonic Mega Collection, so I was happily surprised with just how much I ended up liking the game. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next video.